I kept seeing pixel art everywhere, so I finally decided to try it myself. This is my first attempt, so let's see how this turns out. Okay, this level is pretty easy. I started with a basic outline and drew this tiny chick. Then I added soft base colors, a little bit of shading, and of course, the eyes and the cute little peak. And yep, it's done. It looks so cute. I rate this at out of 10. Now, moving on to the next level, I'm drawing this super cute little hamster. This part is symmetrical, so I'm using the symmetry tool in Ibispaintx. I used a warm yellow beige color for the body and white for his cake tummy. Now, I'm adding sharp shadows and tiny white highlights on the eyes. I rate this 7 out of 10. Now, let's move on to level 3. I'm drawing these soft and cute blueberries. I started with simple circle shapes, filled them with blue colors, and then added shadows and highlights. This level was a little bit harder than the previous one because it needed more shading. After adding the highlights, it's finally done. I really like this one. I rate it 9 out of 10. Okay, let's move on. This level was a bit challenging. I started with a rough cherry shape and then made the outline. I'll give you some tip. Always draw the outline first and then fill in the colors. I struggled a little with the outline part. Now, I'm adding shadows and highlights on the cherries and also on the leaf. Just repeat the same steps for the second cherry and you are done. I really love the shading on this one, so yeah, 9 out of 10 for this. Now, moving on to level 5. I honestly don't know what this is, but it looks delicious. I started with a rough outline, fill in the base colors, and added shading and highlights on each round piece. I did the same thing for the other two shapes and now it's done. And I love this one so much. I rate this 10 out of 10. Wait, why does this look like a Japanese letter? Okay, it looks super yummy. So now I'm moving on to the potion bottle. I started this one with a rough sketch and then colored the outline. At this level, I focused more on the small details and honestly this potion was really fun to make, especially the glass effect. I rate this one 8 out of 10. Okay, now let's move on to the final level. This level took the most time. I first made a rough sketch and outline, then added the base colors. After that, I worked on the shading and highlights. I actually tried changing the tree color to green because why not? I was just experimenting. But yeah, it didn't look that great. So I switched back to blue, just like the reference. And now it's done. And honestly, I didn't expect it to look this good. I feel like if I had used a smaller brush size, it could look even better. But still, I really like this one. I rate it 8 out of 10. Let me know in the comments which level you like the most and how much you rate them. This was actually my first time trying pixel art, and if you have any ideas about what I should try next, just comment and tell me. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.